Alright, so we are back with another Ultra Impact video, and this time we have the information for all of the new units that are here for Ultra Impact. So let's go take a look, but first, I think I missed it before. We're going to be taking a look at the Plus Ultra animation, so we're going to start with the new UR MIRIO. Oh god. Here we go. Now, this is actually pretty cool. Just look at how that is power right at the gate, right out of the gate. And we also do have the new UR overhaul. Oh, I was pretty shocked that we have two URs. Usually they only release one, but this is a big surprise. We also do have a new SR AMAKIJI and was it SR NEJIRE? AMAKIJI is summonable, and NEJIRE is free to play. But we're going to be getting all their info right here. We also do have some memories as well. Let's take a look. So this is intent. So the gacha is called Intent Conflict. UA's Big 3 gacha. And MIRIO is a yellow type. I'll save millions. MIRIO Togeta. His plus ultra is Phantom Menace. Does 650% to one enemy, and enemies minus 20% attack per 3 turns. So the enemy loses 20% attack. It's guaranteed, which is pretty nice. They do less damage. You won't die basically. Gains evasion for one hit. Okay, that's actually kind of nice. I can see this guy work. Yeah, I can see MIRIO work with Hawks, because Hawks also gives evasion to all the allies on the field when he's on the field as well. So this is really nice. Having this ability on MIRIO gives him a better advantage. But let's keep going. His first action skill is Phantom Uppercut. It's a 4-turn cooldown. Gives him inflicts 350% to one enemy. Has a low chance to confuse the attacked enemy per 2 turns, and when used in a chain, enemies attack minus 25% per 3 turns. So basically, you mostly want to use this guy as a second attacker if you're planning on using this action skill. His second action skill, Vanishing Blow, is a 5-turn cooldown. Inflicts 350% damage to one enemy, and then taunts enemies for 2 turns, and then gains evasion for 2 hits. So literally, based on how this guy is designed, he is made to dodge. That's all he is, and we could see that in the anime. But really, this guy is just made to dodge, which is cool. I have no complaints about this whatsoever. It seems like a really good option in case you're in PvP or some really difficult content, like USJ for example, or VE Tower. This is definitely a good option to have. His first auto skill, Man Closest number 1. When HP is 50% or less, gains evasion for 1 hit only once. Okay, so you only get this once when you reach 50% or less HP. And then the same condition, increases skill damage by 60% per 3 turns. So really, all you get out of this is evasion, and then this, which is, okay, so it's pretty good, but I feel like this should have stayed. But I can see the point of it. I can definitely see the point of just only having it once, because if you just didn't if they took out just that, I feel like this not action skill, this auto skill would be very broken, like definitely broken. Even if it's less than 50% HP, it would be broken if they took in this condition off. But it's still pretty nice. Once only for the other part as well. Okay. His second auto skill, Unshakable Spirit. When evasion is active, 35% crit. He gets 35% crit. So yeah, like I said, this guy is just made to dodge in general. I think just having Hawks with MIRIO would be the best case scenario for a good combo. Just like I said, Hawks gives evasion, but MIRIO also gets evasion for himself. So really, I think you're gonna get this off pretty often if you put him and Hawks together, because that's how he's going to work. And I think, let me see, there's also one other unit in here that actually does do majority of the work. By the way, if you guys have not checked out the MIRIO Academia Ultra Impact database, make sure you guys go check that out. I believe my boy Hydras actually did all the work, so big shout out to him. Where is he? Where is the character? I'm trying to look for it. It should be. It's a UR. I remember it's a UR. I believe it's I believe it's Green Uraraka. Let me check. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So bring Uraraka, bring in MIRIO, and then bring in Hawks would definitely make a very mean combo. Because what Green Ochako does is whenever she heals, she gives evasion to all allies for one turn. That way, this guy can bring out his crit very easily, but you have to make him the second unit to attack, or third, depending on how you place him. But yeah, he's literally just made to dodge. Okay, so this is Overhaul, right? Yeah, you are Overhaul, Corrupted Desire. He's a power type. His plus Ultra, Reform the World. Inflicts 700% damage to one enemy. If attacked enemy is a hero, deals additional 40% damage. Most of the game is definitely heroes, so I can safely assume that this is going to be doing a lot. You're going to be using this a lot more than you think. And yes, there is a lot of heroes in the game, so it just makes sense for them to just place it there. So his first action skill, Forced Disassembly, is a 6-turn cooldown. Wow, that's pretty long. Even though Chaco's is like a 7-turn cooldown, I guess this makes sense. Does 350 to one enemy, has a medium chance to apply fear on attacked enemy for two turns, and then lowers 15% defense. Lowers enemy defense by 15% for 3 turns. Not too bad. His second action skill, Terrain Disassembly. My god, I don't even know if I can read now. It's a 5-turn cooldown. It's an AoE to 25%. And then it has a low chance to make attacked enemies bleed for 3 turns, and then guarantees all enemies minus 10% attack per 3 turns. Not bad. And then his first auto skill, Germophobia, when HP is 80% or more, increases skill damage by 50% in the start of each wave. Okay, so at the start of each wave, so this is the second part. So this is probably the one that you're going to get off most of the time. At the start of each wave, all allies get 20% HP auto heal for 3 turns. This is very useful. This part of his auto skill is very, very useful. So I like the fact that they gave it to him. His second auto skill, Destruction and Rebirth, when HP is 30% or less, gives him full heal, then reduce cooldown duration by 3. If you want to get your plus ultras faster, sure. No, not plus ultras. If you want to get your action skills a lot faster, sure, this definitely works. When you reach 30% or less HP, that's gonna be different. It may take a while, but it is actually kind of worth it because he fully heals in his second auto skill, and then he heals on his first auto skill. So that technically makes him a pretty good option as well. So both of these URs are very good, or like solid options, if I were to say so myself. But personally, I feel like they're not worth summoning just yet, but they will be added to the general UR pool later on down the line. So if you manage to pull these guys, don't be disappointed. They're actually pretty good. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say MIRIO definitely has a better use than Overhaul, but we definitely needed more villains in the game. So yeah, both of them are solid options, but MIRIO just has a better use than Overhaul. I'm not sure personally, but I just feel like this guy just has a better use. We do have a summonable SR, last minute hero Tamaki Yamakiji. He is a heart or faith or yellow type. His plus ultra Kraken Blow does 450% to one enemy, and then has a medium chance to constrain for 1 turn. Solid. His first action skill, Chicken Shoot, does 250%, and then has a low chance to constrain, and then gives him a guaranteed 30% attack for 3 turns. His second auto skill, Manifest Shell, has a 4-turn cooldown. Gives him taunt taunts enemies for 2 turns. So he basically becomes the target for two turns, and then gives him 25% defense. Not sure about this. Taunt is good, but if they give him damage reduction, I would say that's a damn good ability. But I feel like if they gave him, in addition to the defense, maybe like damage reduction, like how Kirishima works, sure, I would say that would be like a great unit, a great SR to have. But I don't. It's an okay action skill, I guess. Still works to make sure you got some of your best units in the field are saved. But I feel like they should have done better for this one. Decent option, but I feel like there's still workarounds for this guy to make him very good. But I'd say for right now, this is just like a small letdown, but he's not too bad. But he's still pretty decent, I suppose. His first auto skill, Shapeshifter, when HP is 50% or more, gives him 25% crit rate. Pretty much guaranteed at the moment when you bring him into the field. When HP is 50% or less, gives him 30% attack. So, if you reach 50% or less, you do more damage. Whereas when you're above 50%, you have a small chance of doing more damage. But it's not bad. It's not bad. 25% is better than having no crit whatsoever. And that's just for AMAKIJI. His second auto skill, Brighter Than Even the Sun. Of course, he's known as a Sun Eater. What do you expect? When HP is 50% or more, it gives him 30% speed, so it gives him a better chance of getting more. Or no, it's a better chance of having him go first. And then when HP is 50% or less, gives him 20% deep. So literally, if you reach 50%, if you reach below the 50% threshold, you get these buffs. If you're above it, you get these buffs. Okay, now I see. Okay. He's not bad. He ain't too bad, I suppose. Not the greatest option, but if you get him, he's not bad. Yeah, I could see him be very useful for some content. Alright, so we have the free-to-play NEJIRE Hado. She is the farmable unit that you actually get through the new Intense Conflict, the lottery event. She's a green type, by the way. Green/knowledge type. Her plus ultra does 500% to one enemy, minus 25% attack per 3 turns. Okay, good. Her first action skill, Green Ray. Oh my god, Green Wave. It's a 4-turn cooldown. Inflicts 250% to one enemy, fills plus ultra gauge by 25%. Oh, okay, that's okay. And her second action skill, Energy Recharge, recovers 25% HP to all allies, fills up her own plus ultra gauge by 20%. Okay. Her first auto skill, Lone Flower of the Big Three, gives Big Three allies 20% HP, max HP, and then her second auto skill, Brimming with Curiosity, at the start of battle, fills plus ultra gauge by 30%. So literally, once you get this off, and then this, she's already over 55%. Well, she's already at, or a little over 55% plus ultra gauge. That's good. That's a very good. This is a very well designed unit, I would say. She is pretty much a support for Big 3 because obviously that's what she is made for. Is she still technically considered a UA student? She has to be. If she is considered a UA student, then she would get the UA buffs. Yeah. She is considered a UA student, so therefore she would get the other buffs from UA students or units that give UA characters specific kind of buffs. But this is still good, giving her plus ultra gauge like freaking quickly out of the freaking gate. She is really good for a free-to-play unit for sure. Yeah, she's probably like a really great support, but she's only made for the big 3, which is the reason why this exists. If you're going to make an UR AMAKIJI and then UR NEJIRE, maybe some banners after this would be like the best way for them become URs. But as of this moment, she's definitely personally I say she's better than AMAKIJI, but she's still very good. Okay, so this is the UR. Yeah, this is UR memory. I'm more than enough. Gives 45% attack when equipped to a yellow unit. So really this thing is made for AMAKIJI and MIRIO, which makes sense. And gives 20% speed if there's a male ally on the team, which I'm pretty sure most of you guys would have, unless you're running some sort of weird team. Maybe no. You're gonna have a male ally on the team, because I've seen most teams, or most people who played at least one male on a team. I believe this also counts if the male is in the back row. I'm not sure, but this is actually kind of nice. Makes it possible so that they can go first, so forth, but still very good. Here's the second memory. This is the summonable one as well. It's an SR fulfill my wish. Gives 30% attack when equipped to a power type. Gives 20% crit rate when equipped to a villain. So really that is made for obviously Overhaul, just because of the condition. But isn't there another... Let me see. Power... There is only one other red villain, and it's Muscular. Just him and Overhaul and Muscular. They're the only ones that can pretty much take the entirety of the effect here. But if you're just focusing on red types, this is actually not a bad equip to have. Or not equip, I mean memory. So we have the farmable one. You outshine the sun. This is farmable. Gives 25% HP. Unconditional, which is good. Gives 40% skill damage if there is a big 3 ally on the team. Pretty much as it is right now, having her and then equipping her with this just definitely makes NEJIRE very good. Just by yourself, if you have it that way. But equipping this onto any other unit and then having a big 3 ally like MIRIO would be very essential. But I think that is everything. Oh, okay, I'm going to go off on a scale of 1 to 10, produce 3. Based on how I see it, the best one is definitely gonna have to be personally I'd say this one's actually a lot better just because of the unconditional 25% HP. But in terms of usefulness, I feel like this is definitely going to be very helpful, but this is so much better, personally. And then, yeah, we have really good. We have a decent batch this time. I'd say personally, if you want to summon, go ahead. But I don't think you should summon. They're gonna be added onto banners for sure. In terms of like the poll, but they're good options, but not worth summoning at the moment. But let me know what you guys think of these new units right here and the new memories. And tell me if you guys would summon for this or not, because it's been a while since I want to actually take a deep dive into what they actually want us to do with them. But for now, that's it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe. And let's see if we can reach 100 subs. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one.